A week before Christmas, I heard my family was planning to embarrass me in front of everyone, and then kick me out, so I made my own plans on December 24th. A mom called asking where are you. I just laughed and told her don't wait for me or the food delivery. You know, Christmas used to be my absolute favorite holiday. But last year, Christmas delivered a gut punch so profound, so utterly soul-crushing, that it forced me to confront a betrayal I never saw coming. A betrayal from the very people who were supposed to love me most. My name is Frances, I'm 28, and I was always the black sheep of the Harper family. Growing up, our Christmases in Greenwich, Connecticut, were these extravagant, almost theatrical celebrations. We were the Harpers, known for our money, our influence, and our impossibly high expectations. My dad, Thomas Harper, was the self-made investment mogul, the kind of success story America loves to glorify. My mom, Diane, came from old money, constantly on charity boards. Then there were my siblings, Jordan, 32, a carbon copy of our father, and Amanda, 30, the corporate attorney our parents loved to brag about. And then there was me, Frances Harper, the one who was supposed to complete the perfect family picture, but instead became the family disappointment. From childhood, the path was laid out. Prestigious university, a law or finance degree, then a big corporate job. I went to Columbia, played along, but in my sophomore year I took a metalworking elective and something just clicked. For the first time I felt truly alive, creating with my own hands. By senior year, while everyone else was applying to law schools, I was selling handcrafted jewelry at campus events. The family reaction? Immediate and brutal. My father refused to speak to me for 3 months. My mother tried to schedule meetings with law firm recruiters. My siblings either offered awkward silence or lectured me about throwing away my potential. But I didn't back down. I graduated, used my savings to rent a tiny studio in Brooklyn, and set up my first workshop. I ate ramen for months, worked 16-hour days, and slowly, painstakingly built Francesca designs from nothing. 5 years later, my pieces were in boutiques across New York and New Jersey. I was making a comfortable living doing what I loved. Not that my family ever acknowledged it as legitimate success. Every family gathering, same conversation. My mom would sigh. So you're still doing that jewelry thing? Dad would follow with, when you're ready to get serious, let me know. Jordan would offer to look over my books like I was playing house. Amanda would email me corporate job listings for executive assistant positions, as if my degree and my actual business counted for nothing. Christmas at the Harper Mansion was always an elaborate affair. My mother would transform our 6-bedroom colonial into something out of an architectural magazine, complete with imported ornaments and a new color scheme every year. These gatherings were less about celebration and more about status, filled with business associates and influential friends, all boasting about promotions and exclusive vacations. In that world, my jewelry business might as well have been a lemonade stand. Still, every year I tried. I'd wear clothes I could barely afford, prepare impressive-sounding answers about my business, bring thoughtfully created gifts that usually ended up regifted. My homemade cookies sat untouched next to the caterer's creations. I just endure the polite smiles and quick subject changes whenever I spoke about my latest collection. This particular Christmas, though, felt different. Relatives were flying in from the West Coast and Europe, some I hadn't seen in years. My mother had been planning it since August, even renovating guest quarters. When she called me in November, I heard a tiny hint of genuine excitement in her voice, something rare when she spoke to me. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.